Welcome to week 4. Once you complete this week, you'll be halfway through the course. Now that doesn't mean you should relax and kind of goof off. It's really time to continue working hard as you already are doing. Chapter 8 discusses Hebrew independent personal pronouns. Now there's some variety of form and usage of the pronouns, but don't get really too slogged down in the details. Just keep reading through the textbook, especially the examples and the workbook exercises will help you with these. You do not have to memorize the paradigm of the pronouns. However, knowing them very well will help you with the next chapter. That's a little hint. It will also help you in figuring out the Hebrew verbs, he said mysteriously. Believe it or not. Also remember, and some folks have missed this, you can repeat the workbook exercises as often as you want. You should receive the highest grade that you have earned in those. And if you don't, please let me know. It's also true of the quizzes. You can repeat them. Since Hebrew doesn't have a question mark, it uses a specific word to indicate questions. That's mentioned in 8.14. Chapter 9 discusses pronominal suffixes. These are suffixes added to words. Now, Hebrew has a tendency to shorten just about anything it can. One way to do that is to add pronominal suffixes onto nouns and verbs and all kinds of stuff. Practically anything in the language. Think of all the ink they have saved over the centuries. Fantastic, huh? Well, since you work very hard on Chapter 8, Chapter 9 is going to be very easy. You should be able to see the similarities between the independent personal pronouns and the suffixed personal pronouns. Notice that the endings begin to be put in red on page 82. Before you started this course, you would not have been able to appreciate the couple of paragraphs at 9.18. Now you can, he said mysteriously. Have a look. I would urge you also to commit to memory the sections of the advanced information that our author has of the textbook has put in each chapter. Even though it appears to be some sort of addenda or some sort of additional piece, it really is important. Many of you who have studied other languages know that really everything in a first-year language is very important. Now, I want to tell you about a tool that I promised I would tell you about, and that is the Theological Word Book of the Old Testament. This is a 2-volume set, unfortunately very old, done by a number of scholars who are very, very conservative. It will give you concise definitions of words, and it's done by way of the Hebrew alphabet. So knowing that alphabet will give you access to this tool. Man, this is great. And there are many other tools like this that you will now be able to use, and I hope you will get your hands on this. This is worth owning. This one doesn't show the wear on the spine, but I have used this repeatedly, and it's very, very useful. I hope you have a great week and do really well. Please contact me if you have any troubles at all.